Hey, Marsha, what comes to mind when you hear the word Juneteenth?
Cookouts, parades, and family fun. What about you, Sylvia?
Great outfits, lots to celebrate, like all the events we're having here in Quincy over Juneteenth holiday.
Ooh, wow. I bet that's going to be fun. So it's all of the above, sisters. The Juneteenth federal holiday, which commemorates the emancipation of enslaved African Americans, is celebrated on the anniversary of June 19th, 1865. And y'all remember, that's when Major General Gordon Granger read the Proclamation of Freedom for enslaved people in Galveston, Texas, right here in Texas. So, in this video, we're going to show 9 polished outfits to celebrate that historic day. Are we dreaming?
Hi, I'm Sylvia, and my style is sophisticated with a touch of glam.
Hi, I'm Marsha, and my style is eclectic, artsy, and a little edgy.
And hey, I'm Carol, and my style is modern, classic, and preppy. And we're the 3 stylish sisters in our 70s. And our channel shows how to choose thrifted, gifted, and deeply discounted clothes to look and feel confident, relevant, and up to date, while we share stories, fashion, and thrifting tips and life lessons from 7 decades of living vibrantly. Now, what we do here is we choose a style, a trend, or an event, and then we show 9 outfits in our unique sisters aesthetics. We tell where we find the items, how much they cost, and sometimes we even show some bonus outfits, so stick around to the end. Now, Juneteenth holiday is upon us, so we have some fun outfits that mature women can try for the celebration. And we're going to get right down to business with Sylvia, who's going to show us some of that glam that she keeps going on. And this time it's glam for Juneteenth.
Got that right. This outfit, I love it because I'm doing something a little dangerous. I've got some capris on, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but the motif on the capris are African American ladies in all different types of hairdos.
Oh, look at those little faces, Marsha. Isn't that cute?
Yeah. And Marsha, remember, you have a pair just like this as well.
I
And
do too. I do too.
Carol, you do too. We should have did the power of 3 with these.
I
But
don't know if I can fit in mine though.
well, yeah, and I wanted to do something a little bit classier with these capris. And I styled it with a vest I've had for several years, a clutch I've had forever. The capris, I think we paid all of $5 for. The vest was regular retail. The shoes were thrifted. The handbag is about 25 years old. Threw on some bracelets, and this is me, Juneteenth, little sophistication.
Okay, Marsha, did she hit it? Did she hit the nail on the head?
I think she hit the nail on the head.
It's cute. I like that. And you know what I like about it, Sylvia, is yes, it's kind of a capri,
Hmm.
but the key for me is it hits right there at your, just a tad below your knee. It's not at your
Right.
calf, because we're talking about trying to make sure we don't cut ourselves in half and look a little wonky. So that's
Yeah.
a good look.
Yeah, and remember this year, capris are a micro trend, Carol.
Yeah, they're gonna be out again.
They're going to be out again, and I just want to make sure I didn't have baggy knees, I didn't have soupy butt, but yeah, this is me. This is Juneteenth for me, something a little different.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. And those little faces on there, they're just as cute as can
Oh,
be.
every hairstyle, every
Every
hairstyle.
hairstyle. I'm looking to see if I can see a TWA, my little teeny weeny afro.
I can't
All
remember if
righty.
that's on there or not.
Okay, Sylvia. Oh, you got the green machine going.
Yeah, yeah. The colors are yellow, black, and green and red. So I thought I'd do something a little different. I threw on my bucket hat with kente cloth headband, made
Hmm.
my own brooch. Uh, the underneath is a sort of like an athleisure dress, and
Oh,
it's a pull-on dress, which makes it real comfortable. That was thrifted, purse thrifted, shoes thrifted. The vest, I did get that retail. And this is me zipping off to some type of adventure on um, on Juneteenth. There's so many things going on, a concert, seeing the kids in the park with the events they're going to be having there. This is me. This is casual. Got that big shopper bag. I can stuff goodies in it. Trinkets and T-shirts and things I'm going to buy to celebrate.
All righty now. All righty now. Marsha, what do you think?
I think that's a very cute outfit. Very nice, very well put together, and I think is a very appropriate for the event.
Yeah, a little
Well,
sophisticated. It's not the obvious. I didn't want to be so literal.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what's cool about it too is that it is cool.
Hmm.
Your arms are out, you're wearing a dress, so you're not going to be confined. You remember, it is Juneteenth, it's June.
Hmm.
So it's going to be a little hot, but you got your hat on and your sunnies.
Hmm.
So yeah, you pulled that one together. And I bet when you hit those events in Quincy, which I understand they have quite a few going on, you will be the best dressed at the events, I suspect. All righty. Well, you've got another outfit here, and oh, we got
Oh,
as Marsha would say, the va va voom.
Yeah, I just want to take it up a notch. I want to do something out the box. Want to do something a little bit imaginative and creative. The different African fabrics are so beautiful and they're
Hmm.
so representative of our culture. And so I just thought, okay, let me accessorize here. Let me max this out. So thank you, Marsha, for the fabric.
well, the original fabric originated with Carol. She sent it to me, and I made some slip covers, and I gifted some extra to you, and I still have enough left over to do something else with.
Well, here's the best part too, Marsha. I sent you some of the fabric. I kept some here, and I covered some stools with what I had left over. So
And
we
now I'm
all
covering my hips.
that's okay. There we go.
Yes, yes. Everything in this blouse was a Walmart find last year for about
Mm,
$3 at the end of the season.
Marsha, there she goes again with Walmart.
Hey, you shop where you can. Yellow pants were thrifted. The shoes were thrifted. And the purse was, I did your trick. It was something I thrifted, but it was one of these things that was buy one and there were cosmetics in it. I just made it into a little purse. I wanted to, put my spin on it. So this is me. Necklace was, I think, TJ Maxx, but this is me. This is me, Juneteenth.
All righty, Juneteenth all over it. Marsha, any additional comments?
Well, I like that you've mixed the animal prints because animal prints are a neutral. So you
Mhm.
can mix them, match them, and just put them all together. But I think you did an excellent job in that. Yes,
Thanks, Marsha. You're the
Yeah, well,
queen of African motifs.
I
yeah.
wouldn't go that far, but you did an excellent job there.
Well,
Thank
it's a
you.
nice Z. They tell you in design that you're supposed to do a Z with your fabrics or your design. So you have the necklace with the zebra print, then you Z it down to the purse with the zebra print, then you Z over to the zebra print in your shoes. So you maxed it out there, and it looks pretty darn good, I'd say.
Thank
Well, Sister Circle, what do you think of what Sylvia has on? If you haven't subscribed and become part of our sister circle, that's what we call our subscribers. And now's a good time to do that. And also, it's a good time to get down there in those comments and tell us what you think about what Sylvia has put together for Juneteenth. But before we go on a little bit further, those of you who are either not subscribed or the first time you've come to our channel, you may not even know who we are. We are real three sisters. We grew up in the same house in the same time, same town. We're 2 years apart, same mom and dad, but we do not have the same taste in clothes. So as you can see, we've got Sylvia with her sophisticated touch of glam, Marsha artistic, eclectic, and edgy, and me, classic, modern, preppy. That's where we fall. So there we have it. The other reason I want to stop here a little bit before we go on, we know we've got the artistic, edgy Marsha coming up. And that's always exciting. But before we get there, I want to share a little bit about Juneteenth that I have added to my collection. Those of you that don't know, Mattel does a collection of what they call inspiring women. They've got one for, oh gosh, Madam C.J. Walker. They've got Ella Fitzgerald. They've got just
Coretta
all,
Scott King. They have Coretta.
yes, Katherine Johnson. It's amazing what they have. But the latest one is Opal Jones. And Opal Jones, if you don't know, she is the mother of Juneteenth holiday. She's the lady who walked for miles to convince Congress to declare June 19th a federal holiday. So if you don't have yours, I'm not, Mattel does not sponsor this. I need to tell you that right now. But I have the whole collection. This was the most recent one in their collection of inspiring women. And if you don't have one, you need to get one.
Oh, she's
The
so
other
adorable.
Oh yeah, she is adorable. That's just, and I love that they have the little glasses on her. That's
on
the
her.
one that got
Carol,
me.
didn't you meet her in person? Didn't you meet
I
her?
did. I did. I got a chance to meet her in person. In fact, it was the night I had dinner with Henry Louis Gates. Uh,
Ooh,
Wow.
and so they both of them were on a panel discussion about Juneteenth and Black history and so on. And I got a chance to meet her in person. She lives right here in Fort Worth, Texas, 30 miles down the road from me.
Now
The other thing,
she's passed away, hasn't she?
no, no, she's still
Oh,
very
she's
much
still
here.
alive. Oh my
Oh yeah,
goodness.
she's still here.
Yay.
She's
She
still
got to see
kicking,
the
and
fruits of
she
her labor.
every year she's in the Juneteenth parade. And in fact, the other thing I have on is the National Juneteenth um, museum pin. And this
Mm,
is, they're building that museum in Fort Worth, and I cannot wait for it.
wow.
Fort Worth always has great museums. Dallas has good ones. Fort Worth has great. I have to give it to them. The other thing I want to remind y'all, I hope you got it in the mail, but
Got
I sent
mine.
all of I sent you two these bags. I have to give it to Marshalls. I found those at Marshalls. They weren't very expensive. But they're cute, and I save them from year to year when if they do a Black History one. So they did do Juneteenth last year, and I hope you all are planning on carrying them during Juneteenth.
absolutely.
Planted.
Well, Sylvia, you have some history about Juneteenth, and this photograph is part of that.
Yes, this is one of my favorite photographs. These are
I think Sylvia, it's called Trio of Women Walking Down the
down the
Street
street.
in
That's right.
Marshall,
Trio of women
Texas.
walking down the street in Marshall, Texas.
A long
This
title.
this was
Mm,
taken in 1899. It's safe to say these ladies just might be going to a Juneteenth celebration. The
Mhm.
photograph was done by Gabriele Munter. She was a German lady, a German photographer and artist.
Mm.
Now, what makes this so significant for African Americans is that traditionally or historically, African Americans were always in the background of photographs. They were never the prominent feature.
Right.
These ladies were prominent. They're in their Sunday best. If you saw the entire photograph, you have people looking over their shoulder, looking at them, and you can read almost in their expression, these ladies got it going on.
Hmm.
So this is one of my favorite photographs. And girls, Marsha and Carol, I did get it made into an 8 by 10. I am going to have it blown up to poster size or giant size, and
Cool.
and put it somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it, just in the house, but it's going to be worked into my decor. I don't know whether I'll put it in my study or just where. But these women are inspiration, and of course, it's the power of three.
It is. Yes, I love it. I love it. And we decided to call it Outfits of Their Day.
their day.
Their day, outfits
And
of their day.
they're put together. Marsha, what do you think of their outfits?
They're just stunning, and I can see the intricate stitchery and handwork on these outfits. These dresses are just outstanding.
And
And the
Marsha,
workmanship that went into making these, and I'm sure they were sewn on a treadle machine because most of the machines were not electrified at that time. But those are stunning. It looks like something Grandma Lena would probably make or had a hand
oh
in.
yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, and Marsha, I'm glad you pointed out about where these would have been made. These women probably made these dresses themselves, or
Mhm.
they may have been well off enough to have had them made, which really would have made them a focus of the day. Because
Yes.
if they could afford to have somebody make a dress for them, of course, we don't know this, but they very well could have. But all of that, I mean, when we think about the clothes that we wear now that are made in factories, that beautiful stitchery and work that was done by somebody by hand.
by
Mhm.
hand.
Elegance. It was
And I must interject here that it was on a straight line sewing machine, which means you didn't have any zigzag, you didn't have an overlock,
Wow.
you didn't have any other kind of special equipment. So
Hmm.
this was really craftsmanship at its best.
They're beautiful. They are
Mhm.
absolutely beautiful. And I agree with you, Sylvia. I bet they are stepping out to go to a Juneteenth event because back then they would have been dressed up to the nines to celebrate that. Well, speaking of dressed up to the nines, we got Marsha in her eclectic, artistic, and edgy self. Tell us about this outfit, Marsha. You're Juneteenth in
Well,
it.
this is an outfit, of course. Chucky gifted me this outfit years ago.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, I
Well, at
like
least
it.
it's not his outfit.
It is not his, although he has some pretty good looking ones. When we step out for Juneteenth, we really step out. And he purchased this for me from Philadelphia a few years back. And I like it because you can wear it as a dress
Mhm.
or
Mm.
you can wear it with the leggings underneath. It's
Mhm.
comfortable and it's colorful. And I think it fits this theme of
Very
Juneteenth.
appropriate. Very appropriate. Very, very becoming, Marcia. Very, very becoming.
And
Marsha,
the
what's the fabric? Is it a stretchy fabric or
It's
just
it's a stretchy fabric, not my favorite fabric, but it's stretchy. I wish it was a more of a cotton or natural fiber, but it's not. But it serves the purpose. The beaded necklace as well.
the necklace is gorgeous. I love
Mhm.
that.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's wooden and it's beads and it's really I think it just sets off the outfit.
It does. It
Now,
does.
Marcia, can you wear the pants of that outfit with something else?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're more fitted like a legging.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Okay.
cute. Really
Mhm.
cute.
They're cute.
Well, I like it a lot. And I love seeing you in it. It's really delightful. I think if I were going to wear it, I would only wear the leggings with something
Mhm.
else on the top.
I'd only wear the
Probably
dress. I would only
you
And
wear
you
wear
the
the
could wear it with
dress.
a
dress.
plain top, a
Mhm.
Yeah.
plain,
Yeah.
without a pattern in it. Yeah.
Yes, 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 exactly, exactly. Well, you did it up that time. Let's see what you got going on now. Ooh, my goodness.
Oh, here is me. Matter of fact, this is one of the outfits that I did wear to Juneteenth last year. We had several festivals and um parade, and we had a concerts. We had several concerts in the PNC Park, and this is the dress that I wore, and it's a wrap dress. Again,
Oh,
this was gifted to me by Chuck. He's got pretty good taste, and I
okay.
decided to put it on with animal print
I
just
love it.
Mm,
I love that.
to
That's a
boost it
powerful
up a little
statement.
bit. Yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah,
yeah.
I have to tell you, we had a marvelous time.
Okay, all right. Well, it must have been the animal print that took it over the top.
Yeah, well, we enjoyed ourselves at the festivals, and they have like a week-long events here in Johnstown, and it's sponsored by the NAACP and other organizations in the community.
Well, impressive. You know, when I was growing up in Johnstown, you too as well. There wasn't anything going on around
No.
We didn't
Juneteenth.
know about Juneteenth. I didn't really understand what Juneteenth was, Carol, until I came to Texas. And
And
people,
wasn't that a blessing?
it was a blessing because I'm like, wow, look at the
Mhm.
food, look at the cookouts, look at the fun. This is so much fun.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing. I
yeah,
think Juneteenth was talked down and it was sort of like vilified even, Why
yeah.
would you be recognizing that? What are you doing? And once you got the knowledge and the understanding,
Hmm.
and then everybody's, hey, they picked up the ball and they ran with it.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
and we have to remember until Juneteenth was recognized and people around the country, even now around the globe, recognize Juneteenth, there was no real holiday that celebrated the freeing of enslaved
Emancipation.
people.
Hmm.
And
Right.
that really needed to happen because that is something to celebrate. That over 350 years of enslavement, you need to have a holiday to say thank you. And they're no
Yeah.
longer enslaved. And speaking of doing Juneteenth celebrations around the world, I was very fortunate a few years ago to be on a riverboat cruise in France. And on that cruise, they brought in a black chef, an African American chef from New Orleans, and she made a special Juneteenth. We actually celebrated June 19th on that riverboat cruise, and the chef made a special Juneteenth meal for
Oh,
us to
wow.
enjoy. So yeah, Juneteenth is international now. It's not just in America.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to go.
Marsha,
Oh,
good
Marsha.
morning
Oh,
here.
wow. That is gorgeous,
Okay.
Marsha.
Again, this is one of our Juneteenth outfits, and the T-shirt. We have several because we do attend the events. And this skirt was gifted to me by a dear friend who has just recently passed away.
Oh,
And she gave it to me and she said, Miss Marsha, I want you to have this because I know you'll wear it and you'll know what to do with it. And I
oh,
have also used it as a table runner. It does
okay.
double duty. And the T-shirt, I kind of DIY the fringes on the T-shirt, and I think it goes well. And it matches my little girl.
Yes. Oh, look
Oh,
at her.
oh,
Oh,
let's see her a little bit better. Oh, yeah, that you two are twins. I
Yes.
love
And
it.
and she was thrifted.
oh, wow.
Yes,
Oh,
look at her head wrap. Yes, she was thrifted. So she
great
Yeah.
is
find.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Great find.
Yeah,
I
I
love
want
it.
Juneteenth to blow up just like St. Patrick's Day, just like the 4th of July, just like Memorial Day. It's a time for all of us to celebrate.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Everybody has a chance to get out, and not just Black people. African American, Black people, absolutely. It's a holiday for us to celebrate, but everybody in this country should be celebrating the fact that enslaved people, no more. We're not
No more.
there. So, all righty. Well, Marsha, you gave us some edgy looks there. Thank you for that. Sister Circle, let us know in the comments, what did you think? And also post some pictures of what you're going to be wearing for Juneteenth. We can't wait to see how you're pulling that off. Now, pulling it off, I did. I love Juneteenth because, again, I live right here in Dallas, and Texas is the home of Juneteenth
Oh, look at that.
celebrations. And so I put together these three outfits to celebrate, just like my sisters did, like you two did. And, you know, I think this first outfit, let me look. Everything except my kids' sneakers that I bought on sale online for $56, but I did get them on sale. Uh, Everything else is thrifted. That Nike bucket hat was $9. Those bucket hats, and I don't know why Nike charges so much, but a bucket hat from Nike is $26. And I said, no, I'm not paying that. But I ran across one in the thrift store for $9. That graphic tee, Marsha, you almost got it. I almost sent it to you, but I said, no, I'm going to hang on to this. And I paid all of $2 for that. And the
What
Ralph
is the
Lauren,
motif?
what'd you say?
What's the motif? I can't see the
It,
picture.
Oh,
oh, they're
it's faces of women. It's little,
African
Oh,
American women
yeah,
and women. Yeah.
yeah. And
wow.
they're like cartoons. You know how they
Hmm.
have the cartoons with the
Hmm.
big faces and the beautiful lips and everything. So
Hmm.
that I paid $2 for that. The Ralph Lauren shorts, they're chaps, Ralph Lauren, $5. So my
Wow.
outfit, with the exception of the retail purchase of, but on sale, kids, that's an outfit that I would wear. I'm heading to the parade in that.
Right, and from right from the parade to the cookout.
That's right. That's right. And heading straight for that barbecue because I know somebody's throwing down. Somebody's uncle's got the cue on that
Yeah,
barbecue.
the barbie, the queue is on.
And the cue is on. So, any comments about that outfit?
I love it. It's so
Love it.
it's you, and of course you're the kids girl all the way. You never met a kid you didn't fall in love with, so there you go.
Yeah, me and my
Oh.
kids. All righty, this next outfit. Now, this outfit, the total cost of this outfit was $23.07. And as grandma would say, you can't beat that with a stick. I mean,
Yeah.
head to toe. Uh,
Hmm.
all thrifted. The hat, $3.99. The Juneteenth t-shirt, $4.99. The Cole Haan crossbody bag, $5. The Adidas track pants, $2.50. And the Carrie Uma sneakers, $5 and no, $6. I'm sorry,
Ooh.
$6.59. So here I am. I'm Juneteenthing it. Oh, and I forgot the little scarf. I think I paid 56 cents for the scarf.
Yep.
So,
There you go. Out the door, Juneteenth, taking the kids to a festival.
yep,
Yeah, sightseeing, going to different historic events. You
yep,
know, I see you bopping around the African American Museum in DC in that,
absolutely.
Carol.
That's
Hmm.
you named every event that I would wear this to because Juneteenth deserves, or we deserve a chance to go out and observe all the fun that's going on during Juneteenth. Well, I have one more outfit. I'm gonna preface this by saying I remember when I showed you to this skirt, you were like, "Ew, I don't see how you're gonna wear that."
Yeah.
Ew, yes.
But instead, in lieu of a pair of shorts,
Hmm.
put on a skirt. And
Yes.
again, it's hot in June. Now that is
Mhm.
a leather skirt. It's all Marsha, it's all leather. So
See,
it's not
I
going
only wear
to
them.
It's
I only wear the all
breathable.
leather
It's
ones.
breathable.
it's breathable and it will not deteriorate. But anyway, yes, that skirt would be cool. Even though it's leather, it's lined, so I wouldn't have the leather is not up against my skin, but also it's open at the bottom, so I get some airflow, so it's nice and
Hmm.
cool. Juneteenth t-shirt paid $2.99. It's a Nike t-shirt. Y'all know Nike shirts are expensive. Found that for $2.99. In fact, it's the one I'm wearing today.
I love it.
The bucket hat is from the International African American Museum in Charleston, South Carolina, and that was gifted to me. Clyde bought that for me while we were there. The belt I have on is a Linnea Pella belt. Now I need to tell you about those Linnea Pella belts. They retail for between $125 and $225. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, they're expensive. Found that for $4.99. And the skirt, it's a halogen skirt, and Halogen is a brand that you find in Nordstrom's.
Hmm.
And it's one of their brands, and that was $7.99. And my Converse sneakers, that's the only thing in this outfit that was purchased retail. And I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I do remember that I bought them actually, I bought them at a Nordstrom rack. So they
Hmm.
were on sale. So they were deeply discounted. So that's my third outfit heading out for Juneteenth. What do you think?
I love it, Carol. And it's it's not literal. I mean, we all can do the red, black, green, yellow, but this really puts a more, classy spin on it. You won me over.
Well,
Thank
Stand up
I
for
always
you.
like a good black and white
Moment.
ensemble, and I love
Mhm.
that combo. That's my go-to combination, and I'm liking that and expressing the Juneteenth in a very, very good way, very good, positive way. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to do something a little different. You're right. I mean, and none of the other outfits were a problem just because they were,
Mhm.
kind of, seriously literal.
Mhm.
But you can wear whatever you want on Juneteenth. But the goal of it is recognize Juneteenth.
And
Recognize the day.
celebrating and recognizing,
Recognize.
acknowledging it,
Yeah.
acknowledging it. Yeah,
Yep.
cool.
Well, we are not going to allow Juneteenth to go unrecognized any further because we have three more outfits. Three more. We have honorable mentions. So, Sylvia, what's the highlight of your outfit?
I think the hat with the makeshift headband. I'm
Mm.
doing all black. I've got some low profile black and white sneakers on that I got from Walmart, and some wide leg pants. And this is me. This is Juneteenth, taking the grandkids on a tour. Hey, did you guys know? Probably didn't know this, but Quincy is was one of the major stops on the Underground Railroad.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. There you go. Now,
Yeah.
there's some history for you. I love
Major
it.
stop on the Underground Railroad.
Well,
I love it. Well, Marsha, what are you highlighting in your outfit?
Well, I just want to highlight that fabric. That fabric was gifted to me by my godson, and it has African American lady motifs on it. And I made that tube dress, and of course, I put pockets in it, threw it on with a little short sleeve jeans jacket, and got a strap from another jacket, dress, or skirt, put it around the waist, and I have it on with my kids.
That's
And
fun.
this is my Juneteenth, maybe just going to the park or even going to a soccer game of the young people, the grandkids around
Mhm.
Juneteenth.
Looks cute. Looks
Yeah,
cute.
Marsha, and that fabric came from your godson Ryan Lecky, right?
Yeah, Ryan gifted me that, and I was able, matter of fact, he gifted me enough that I was able to make a dress, and then there was another pattern that he gave me, and I made a pair of pants, joggers, and I vacillated which outfit to wear, but I opted for the dress.
Well, Marsha, the jeans jacket that you're wearing, that's right where the jackets are now
Hmm.
because they're wearing the shorter, more cropped
Right.
jeans jacket. So that's really cute. And jeans jacket and a dress, you never can go wrong with
You
that.
can't go
That's
wrong.
always, yeah, that pulls it all together. Well, the only thing I want to highlight in my outfit is is that t-shirt. It says it all. Make melanin flourish again. So
Yes.
there we have it. I am thrilled that we had a chance to do some outfits for Juneteenth, and hopefully, all of our sister circle, they're out there planning to do the same. And realize that it doesn't matter what age you are, whether you're in your, 7 to 70, whatever, it's a celebratory time, and you should decide on some kind of cute outfit to make it your own. And
Recognize, you gotta
Recognize.
recognize.
that's right. That's right. Well, Marsha, speaking of recognizing, when are we coming back? When are we coming back?
It'll be 10 a.m. Saturday morning Central Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
Yeah, there you got it. We will be back. We will be back with more outfits and fun for the Sister Circle. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you haven't had a chance to see any of our other videos, there's something that's popping up on the screen. Click that and you'll see some more. But in the meantime,
Stay
stay
stylish.
stylish.
Are we dreaming?